All right. We've got green on Twitch, green on Facebook, and we are green on YouTube. So let the pre-show ritual commence. Just go down here. I don't need to do all that. Okay. All right. First things first. Go over to YouTube. Nope. Nope. Not what I want to do. Nope. Also not what I want to do. All right. Studio. That's what we need. We need to go to the studio. Okay. Live tab. Go over to our last stream. Copy the tags. I couldn't think of the word tags for a second. All right, let's go to this one. We're gonna set playlist Kingdom Hearts, STC Games, no AI. Screw AI. Paste the tabs. Switch from entertainment to gaming, and then save. And then save. They should have, they should allow you to, one of the, categories should be streaming. Should be live streaming. That should be one of the categories. You hear that, YouTube? You hear that, YouTube? Get your categories in order. Okay, so now that's set. I'll go over Heart the Stream on Facebook. Streaming now. And share the Facebook stream. Okay. All right, I think, is that? Pretty sure that's all I usually do. Pretty sure that's how we... For some reason, I can't remember. I feel like I'm missing something, but, for the life of me, cannot remember. Right here at this moment. Okay. Okay. Alright, so chat's already getting weird. Haven't even started the game yet. We'll revisit that here in just a moment. Okay. Got my controller. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. Go ahead and get that off the screen. Press the button. And with that, welcome to STC Games! My name is Vincent Herman, Vin the Human! And we are rectifying the gaming sins of my past. That is what the stream is all about. And the stream, the sin we're working on right now is that when I was a very young man, full of opinions, piss, and vinegar, I had a lot of opinions about the game Kingdom Hearts. Namely, that I thought the premise was ridiculous and stupid and didn't make any sense based on character archetypes. Completely disregarding multiverse theory. So I never played the game. And years and years and years went by, and here we are. Now having an absolute blast playing Kingdom Hearts. We are on part 13 this round. Thank you very much for joining me. If you noticed, we are working on original hardware. That's how we do it around here. We don't screw around. We don't mess around with Steam or ROMs. None of that. We're head to toe legit over here. All right, already in chat. We have Ashley Adams in chat saying, "Hi, I'm Bob Gemlin." Steven replying to that saying, "Hi, Bob Gemlin. I'm Bob Gemlin." Ashley replied to that with, "Hi, Bob Gemlin. I'm Bob Gemlin." And they're spelling it different. I only just noticed that. For whatever reason. Yekit's in chat. Courtney's in chat. Says, "I like Steam, man." No, look, nothing against Steam. But I prefer, personally, I prefer to play on original hardware. So I'm playing on my original PlayStation 2. Playing an original copy of the game. Physical media. Physical media all the way. That's the battle cry over here, I guess. All right, let's get started. Let's get started. Let's jump into this game. We got a few topics this episode. Not very many. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in first before we cover anything. I saw Spider-Man, so we'll be talking about Spider-Man tonight. No spoilers. No spoilers at all. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, pal. So yeah. Kayla Joe Thane in chat says, "Hi, Bob and Bob. I'm Robert Grimlin." Steven told me to dive right into the hearts, man. All right, hey. We're gonna dive right into the hearts. All right, we need to... That's right, we get back to our gummy ship through the save point. I almost forgot how to get back to the gummy ship. Can you fucking believe it? I probably shouldn't be cursing this early in the stream. YouTube loves to suppress things. I don't know what the... I think it's like 15 minutes. You gotta let it go 15 minutes and then you can start doing whatever the hell you want. We've got some festival updates too. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. We gotta go here. We're going to Neverland today, kids. Steven says, "Does Robert Grimlin know anything about the Patterson Gimlin footage?" I don't know what the fuck is happening in my chat. And clearly I've given up on not getting this this stream suppressed. Oh my god, I'm so bad at these. However, like I said, I think it's off, man. It's all off. It's weird. And the sights are weird. Wait, why did all that disappear just now? Okay, here we go. Our first voice acting of the day. A big gummy ship is catching up to us. Not good. Not a good Goofy, but it's the Goofy we've got. It's not the Goofy we deserve, but it's the Goofy we've got. Oh, God, Donald. That is... It's gonna ram us! Well, I missed that. Went too fast. Steven says, "Oh, let me show..." Can you put pictures in chat? Any and all information at this time. Kayla's asking about Steven's little ones. Got some twins over at his casa, if you will. Ashley says they're both here watching the stream with us. They're just watching with their eyes closed.
I didn't think you'd come, Sora.
Oh, this bitch.
Good to see you again.
Oh, this bitch.
Where are Donald and Goofy?
Are they that important to you? More important than old friends? Instead
Don't
of
do
worrying
that.
About them,
Don't
you
play
should be
that card.
asking about her.
Kyrie!
That's right. While you were off goofing around, I finally found her.
Fucking found her.
Not so fast. No
Or is it a trick?
shenanigans aboard my vessel, boy.
Riku, why are you siding with the Heartless?
Could be a trick.
The Heartless obey me now, Sora. Now I have nothing to fear.
You're stupid! Sooner or later they'll swallow your heart!
Got him!
Not a chance. My heart's too
Got
small.
him!
Riku!
I've picked up a few other tricks as well. Like this, for instance.
Wow. High five, dude. Oh, shit.
You can go see your friends now.
Oh, shit, it's Negasora.
Let's get underway already. And keep Sora away from Kyrie until we're ready to land.
I'm only just now noticing it, but his voice
That
acting
Kirby
is
brat thinks
bad.
He can order me around.
What shall we do, Captain Hook?
He's not a
Nothing.
good voice
The
actor.
hold is crawling with Heartless. Let them keep an eye on the brats.
Or at the very
Captain,
least, it's not a
you
good
know who is
performance
also
in this
down-
game. I'm not gonna shit the whole career of somebody I don't even know. I don't even know the name
Dreadful
of.
sound.
No, Captain.
Are you quite sure? Did I imagine it? Oh, my poor nerves.
Fucking Captain Hook. Fucking Captain Hook.
You don't say.
Yeah, it was definitely Kyrie. I finally found her.
All right. Yep. Then let's go up and talk to her.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, but first, how about get off?
Oh.
Now Donald's
Sorry.
speaking my language. Okay, Donald. All right, Donald, you might not be too bad after all.
How you doing there? Looking for a way out?
Who are you?
I'm the answer to your prayers. Okay then. Fine. Have it your way.
But you're stuck in here too, aren't you?
Huh. Nope, I'm just waiting for someone.
Who?
Tinkerbell, what took you so long? Great job. So you found Wendy? Hold on. There was another girl there too? Are you crazy? There's no way I'm gonna leave Wendy there.
She must be pretty jealous.
Ha!
Come on, Tink. Open up the door. I'm Peter Pan.
I'm Sora.
Okay, we're in this together, but only till we find Wendy.
This is so awkward. That whole thing that just happened there felt so rushed and like that was very awkward. That was an incredibly awkward little cutscene there. All right, checking in with chat real quick. Steven says, I just sent them to her over on Facebook. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes more sense. However, I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube or Restream or whatever had some sort of feature. Then again, you'd be doxing your kids on this stupid live stream. Steven says, I love the way Sora just called him stupid. Yeah, man, told him. Like, bro... Steven says, like, bro wasn't goofing off. He was looking for kidnapped girls. All right. Okay, I hear you. Okay. There's an Arab... not an Arab princess. Well, Agrabarian. There's an Agrabarian princess and an innocent English white girl missing. I get it. And we spent a lot of time looking for a dolphin. Steven says, Riku's voice. Is that the same voice actor who's doing dude? I don't know. Dude's voice actors is not bringing it in this game. Kayla says, bet Tinkerbell gives Vin flashbacks to playing Zelda. No, see, look, Ocarina of Time, what's the stupid little fairy's name? God, I'm trying. Good. My brain is trying to heal from the drama of playing Ocarina of Time. Whatever this stupid fairy's name is in Zelda wasn't even the worst part. Like, everyone loves to complain about that. See, it's so easy too, and it was annoying sometimes. But no, not the worst part of that game. Steven says dude's voice actor was like 15. He's way better these days. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I'm just not feeling it with him. All right, let's stick to routine. Get rid of Donald. Oh man, I should have gone back to Traverse Town. And should have gone back to Traverse Town and loaded up on some potions. All right, first things first, we gotta save. Gotta save. You know how it is. Save as much as possible. And then we're gonna go ahead and load everyone up with some items. And we're gonna get into it. I repeat myself a lot, apparently. It's like such a pet peeve of mine, too. I hate repeating myself. And then, like, I constantly will echo a thing I just said. Trust me, it is not lost on me. Steven says all the main characters are voiced by Disney Channel actors from back in the day. Jesse McCarthy crushes his roles later in the series. Remember that guy? No, I have no idea who Jesse McCartney is. Doesn't ring a bell at all. But I'll cut him some slack because he was 15 when he did this. And voice acting is more challenging than regular acting. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, items. Let's see here. Oh, Peter Pan's got ethers. He also came loaded with some potions. All right. Ooh, yeah, I really need to go load up. We might have to leave Neverland and come back. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Kayla said, oh my god, Jesse will be at the Burn Rife later this month. I want to go see him and his beautiful soul. That's right, Kayla was telling me about that guy. The name just didn't ring a bell. I didn't watch Zack and Cody. Steven asked me, what about Zack from Zack and Cody? And no, I never watched Zack and Cody. Let's turn this camera around.
Come on!
Ugh. Right at it. Gate. Oh, they're little pirates. They're pirates now. Oh wait, that's Negasora. Okay, I just missaw it. Okay, where's the other guy? Oh, he's up top. Yeah. Why is this the only place where I can't affect any of the barrels? I don't know why I'm forgetting how the controls work. Ugh, the jump detection sucks. Oh, I can climb those. It'd help if I could see Sora. Okay, interesting. Oh, I can't get around there because of that. Okay, wait a minute. Can I keep going up, though? No. Okay. Get... Ugh, oh my god! Okay. Well. Oh. Missed that earlier. Chat's going off about some stuff. I think it's more Zach and Cody related things. Hold on. Kayla says got a discount code to go for just $20. Just figuring out plans with someone for the date. Steven says, blah, Zach is a big character in Kingdom Hearts 3 going forward. Blew my mind when I read he was the voice actor. He said, this map is tiny and I get lost in it constantly. Kayla says, Dylan Sprouse still does acting and is married to a VS model. Victoria's Secret model, okay. Cole Sprouse also still does acting. I was in Lisa Frankenstein. Lisa Frankenstein was a good movie. Okay. Looks like we're just heading up. We're just heading up. Or not. Okay. Huh. Okay, there we go. That was a little confusing. Wait a minute, Haley Joel Osment is the voice actor for Sora? Also, I did not know that he got arrested and called the cop an N-word. What? I gotta look into this. Oh my god, come on. If I'm gonna apologize now if I'm low energy. I'm trying to cut back on energy drinks, so I was like, I drank one to help me get through work a little faster, and didn't want to drink another one because I'm like, I don't know, I'm drinking way too many of those fucking things. But also, we were partying last night. We partied good and hard last night. A friend of ours had their 23rd birthday party. And it was a whole ass event. We're talking bands, drag performers. There's T-Boy Wrestling, which I did the refereeing for. And honestly, I'm surprised I wasn't more hungover today. It's like, you know, a little, mostly just fatigue. But there was only like a slight kind of headache this morning. Took care of that pretty quickly. Yeah, no, nothing crazy. But it was a good time. It was a good damn time. Had to help carry a guy who was way too plastered to a car and then into the place where one of the other party goers was like, we can take him to my place and he can sleep it off there. That was a whole that was a whole event. So if I'm a little low energy tonight, I apologize. Cost of good times. Oh, I fell down there. That's. I thought I entered that room kind of suddenly, but I was like, yeah, you know, I wasn't looking at the screen. What's this? Seems to be nothing. Okay, so we came in this door. Steven, in response to the Haley Joel Osment thing, said, it's actually kind of a sad arrest video. He was clearly out of it, and his house had burnt down and stuff. I just can't believe I haven't heard of this. Is this an older thing that happened? Because, like, Haley Joel Osment is pretty beloved. I can't believe that one would go under the radar. Kayla says, we were told that we were a good time and welcome anytime. Well, I didn't think we were a bad time. She said I wasn't hungover. He wasn't hungover in reference to me, but I was. Oh yeah, she was rough this morning. Noah, who was arrested? I missed something. Steven said he's gonna send Kayla the video. Alright. Yeah, I'll check that out later. Oops, didn't mean to go in through here. That's crazy, though, man. That is wild. Is it an older thing, though, that happened, or is this, like, recent news? And maybe I just haven't seen it. Because I have been busy. Jesus, I have been busy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm making time for good times and stuff. But I mean, even like the first part of last night, I was kind of working that day. You know, I was like, I don't know what this is going to be, what this T-Boy wrestling thing is going to be, so I don't feel like I should be under the influence of anything while it's going down. So I was like, I'm gonna wait until all that is over before I partake in anything. It was a good time. Oh, okay, so that's the way I came. This is the way I'm going. All right, I missed that there was 2 sets of stairs, or 2 ladders down here earlier. Steven says it was barely over a year ago. Wow, that's crazy, man.
So, how come you can fly?
Anyone can fly. You want to try? Aw, haven't you cooled off yet, Tink? Just a little bit of pixie dust. There, now you can fly.
So, fun fact I found out. Actually, I don't know if it was a joke or not. Hold on. Hold on, because we got to find this out. Because I want.
So Wendy's not one of the chosen ones?
There are
After
7,
the cutscene.
supposedly. And
After the
Maleficent
cutscene,
says
we're going to look
she's
into
not one of
something
them.
here in a second.
Hoist anchor as soon as possible. Leave all the dead weight behind, including her.
After the trouble of capturing her? And why those 7? What is Maleficent planning anyway?
Who knows? As long as it means getting Kyrie's heart back, I couldn't care less.
You're wasting your time. The Heartless have devoured that girl's heart. I'll stake me other hand it's lost forever.
I will find it, no matter what.
Captain?
What?
The prisoners have escaped. What's more, Peter Pan is with them.
Blast that Peter Pan. All right then. Bring the hostage to me cabin, Smee. Hop to it.
What is it, Tink?
Peter? Peter Pan?
Wendy!
Another kidnapped
Please,
white
hurry,
girl.
the
I
pirates
hate
are
to see
coming.
it.
What? I'll be right up there. Just hold on.
Wendy,
Yes?
is there another girl in there with you?
Oh, why, yes. But she seems to be asleep. She hasn't budged an inch.
Kyrie? Kyrie!
Why did she run to the wall or door or whatever the hell it was? Why did she run over there?
Oh!
Wendy! Hey, let's get up there.
So much of this part of the game is very awkward. Okay. There was what I was about to say a fun fact, and I realized what I heard it on. And I was like, they could have been making light of a real fact, or could have been making a joke. Based on other events that have happened. I want to look this up. Before I say anything. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so yeah, fun fact that I found out about today, and it turns out it really was a fact, and it's actually not that fun. Pixie dust was actually added to Peter Pan by the original author, because when they started doing the 1904 stage play, it was originally just if you just thought happy thoughts, you could fly, and so kids were jumping off of their roofs and dying because of Peter Pan. And so they added pixie dust as the catalyst to make it happen. So there's that. There's that fun bit of Peter Pan lore for you there that I learned today while listening to a comedy podcast. Jesus. Okay. Let's look around and see what we got. Oh, we got a chest. We got a chest to spell G. Okay. God, the camera is hard to deal with. Okay, can't get up there. Doesn't seem like I can climb that. Oh, okay, we got a door here. So, and I haven't even had a chance to tell anyone this yet. So I'll have to send messages after this also to our Rat Songs group chat. The director and everything. But unfortunately, I got the email today, and we will not be showing Rat Songs in the Independent Film Festival in Cincinnati. Which sucks, because that was kind of a bigger one on our list. And what was different about this one, because we also got rejected to from Scum Dance, which is supposed to be the punk rock alternative to Sundance in, oh, wait a minute. Okay. But oh, now I'm going in circles. I see what you mean, Steven. But in this email, unlike that one, they were like, if I can't remember the exact wording, but it was like, if you'd like to know more about why yours wasn't selected or something like that. Not exactly that kind of wording, but it was something along those lines. And so I replied to find out. So hopefully they actually reply back to that, and we'll find out why it wasn't. Because like that can only help us with future submissions. Like if there was like something that's kind of like a universal thing that we can improve, then that'd be cool. Then we can change something, and maybe it'll help our chances in the future with other film festivals. But ultimately, that's not even the most important one, you know? Not even the most important one. That's the most important one for me is Smodcastle Cinemas. Smodcastle Film Festival. We gotta get into Smodcastle. That's the one I want, man. That's the one I want so bad. That is Kevin Smith's film festival. That is the film festival I want. And we are in the Indie Gathering International Film Festival in Columbus, Ohio, this next Friday. You see Rat Songs at 1 o'clock. More information on our socials if you want to look into that. Go check it out. Let's check in with chat real quick. Not a lot going on, but Kayla Jofane said Charlie is in the living room watching the stream right now. She tunes in every week. Yep, one of the biggest fans is my cat, Charlie. Our cat, Charlie, who rescued at just a week old after being abandoned on our back porch. Steven says Neverland does seem a bit rushed, but maybe that's because of how much stuff seems to be going on compared to some of the other worlds. Fair enough. And he congratulated me on level 40. That grinding's paying off, man. That grinding really pays off. Okay. So, I'm not seeing anything in here that... I know this is where we started, but... yeah, we're just gonna have to trial and error this, I guess. So yeah, kind of disappointed we didn't get into Independent. I was very curious about that one. And again, it's one of the bigger film festivals that we applied to. Or submitted to, I should say. Okay, so there's... But, c'est la vie. You know? Win some, you lose some. All that. Alright, trying to find our way around here. Get out of my way, Goofy. Okay, so... It doesn't seem like we can grab onto that. Can't climb up any higher there. Doesn't seem to be any other doors down here outside of the one we came from. All right, okay. Let's see what else. Okay, so there's that door right there. We know what that is. We just came out of that one. Let's go in here. Let's... I know we've been here before. I'm just trying to sort it out, you know? So now that we've heard back from Independent, the next one we're waiting to hear from is Chicago. So like now that's like one of my new focuses, because Chicago, it would just be cool to go to Chicago, which I know we can just go to Chicago anyways. But and you know what, we might plan a trip to Chicago regardless, whether we get in or not. I've always wanted to see that city, and we've gone to Jersey on a whim with 24 hours planning, less than 24 hours planning, so like maybe 12 hours planning. I don't know, but it was definitely a fast turnaround. So it's like, why can't we take a measured trip to Chicago for a day or two? But that would also be cool, because that's a non-Ohio crowd. So it'd be interesting to see what people in Chicago think about Rat Songs, the Portsmouth, Ohio-based, very DIY indie film. So Independent didn't work out, but hey. Looking forward to the future. Now we're waiting to hear back from Chicago International Film Festival, and we should be hearing something from them in September. And then Smodcastle's the next one after that. That's October 1st. We should be hearing something from them. Gotta get in. I want everyone watching the stream right now, just mentally manifest that right now. Just mentally manifest Rat Songs is going to be in the Smodcastle Film Festival. Whoa! They're blocking. I gotta collect all this crap up. Normally Goofy's all over it. He ain't touching anything right now. Where you at, Goof? There you go. Okay. Now I gotta remember how I came down here. Okay. Yeah, this is the way we came down. Or no, it isn't. No. I know we're supposed to be trying to get up there. Okay. Alright. So we're supposed to be getting up there somehow. Okay, since we have been to Jersey twice and New York once. Sorry, the random also keeps happening. Okay, some sort of auto reply thing. Alright. How do I? Okay, I forgot how to go first person for a second. Oh, there. Okay. There it is. That's how we get up. Okay. Okay. We reached another level. Okay, we can't go that way.
Wendy, are you in there?
That was... Yeah, that was worth a cutscene. That was worth animating. Oh, another save point. go ahead and save. What? I think there's a typo here. But Steven said Curtis shit will return when can? What? Alright. Alright, we're gonna get a little further here and then we're gonna talk some Spider-Man. Oh. No! You know, I thought it was weird that there were no enemies in here before when we came up the first time. And I think it was all for that cutscene. Oh, something goofy just fell back down. Kayla says, Vin, have you seen the news about MySpace coming back as an anti-algorithm social platform? So I've seen some posts about it and stuff. One, I'll believe it when it happens, when it actually comes back, because this is not the first time there's been like, this person's talking about bringing back MySpace. This person's talking about bringing back MySpace. So it's just another day on the internet with another thing getting said to me. If it does happen, cool. Really, really cool. However, if it does come back, I believe it'll be anti-algorithm starting out. I don't think it's going to stay that way. But it'll be interesting to see if it can stay that way. And if it is if they find a way to make money without algorithms. I don't believe it's impossible, but it's all, you know, it's all, we'll see. Because I don't trust anything these fucking millionaires and billionaires are doing. But it would be cool. I wonder if it's still going to be coding based too, like you can code your wall. It'll be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out if it goes down, if it ends up happening. Cause I would love to see it come back. I wasn't sure what was happening at first. Ah, I see. Okay. It is kind of annoying that it makes you switch your party to do that, because it's like we couldn't have accomplished that with Peter Pan, or he couldn't fly up there. No, we're not boarding the gummy ship right now. Kayla said, oh my god, I just walked to the kitchen and Kitty and Oscar are camped outside the office. My office or your office? Because her office is downstairs, my office is upstairs. Alright, let's head up.
Riku, wait!
Man, I just ate before the stream, and I feel like I haven't. I'm still feeling hungry, so I'm gonna have to get some food.
Fire!
Oh my god! Okay, Kayla was my office. The cats are camped right outside the door here, apparently. Come on, get down here. Get back down here. Oh my god, why are you up on platforms? Oh. Oh my god. I'm so wrapped up in this. Like I'm getting my ass kicked. Almost there. There we go. Peter Pan leveled up. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens here. Negosora. Raven's Claw. We got Raven's Claw, baby. Alright. Let's take a look around. Slimp Biscuit fucking up your town. Downloading the shockwaves, because all the ladies in the cave to get your groove on. Found 3 more puppies. That's the reason for the season. That's why we're playing the game. That and the fucking 100-acre wood, which I think we only need 2 more pages. And we got all, we've completed, we can do the 100-acre wood proper. Okay. So that would be the door there. Hold on. There's something to examine here. Whoa. Okay. Secret room. I didn't even mean to go down here.
Wendy! Come on, Tink. Not now.
Wendy.
Well, this
Get
is
on my
as far as
face,
I can
Tink.
go. I gotta help Wendy.
Oh man, what? Peter Pan just bails on you? Protector chain. Okay. Damn, Goof. You used all those potions? Oh my god. We're just gonna have to, we're gonna have to replenish all of our potions. Like, I'm gonna have to buy like 100 potions. next time. Steven says, short world, hope you can start on the next one for a solid cliffhanger. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe it's just a short stream tonight. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see where I'm at. See how I'm feeling. God, Goofy threw those potions around like crazy. Kayla says I haven't made any food yet either. I have been working on prepping all our veggies from the farmer's market for the freezer. Yeah, Kayla got a damn steal at the farmer's market. Walked away with a ton of vegetables. Kayla said, I did think about making spaghetti, but I don't know if I can stomach it, to be honest. Either way, I'll find something to eat. I'm gonna eat something after this stream. Okay. Okay, so we got that door. And that's how we fell down here. Alright. So let's talk a little bit about Spider-Man, kids. Let's talk, unless it's about to be a damn cutscene. Okay. Oh, that was, okay, so that was one of those. Okay. Saw Spider-Man this past Friday. And this is why, like, especially these, like, superhero movies, or like big movies everyone's talking about. That's why I love being in the theater opening weekend, is because we were in a packed room. Everyone knew the assignment. Everyone was on point. It was a great experience. It was a great theatrical experience for one of those reasons, like you see in those videos online. But the movie itself, incredible. It does an amazing job advancing Peter's story. Again, no spoilers here. No spoilers whatsoever. No spoilers at all. All I'm gonna say is, like, everything I heard about it leading up to it was 100% true. It is the saddest Spider-Man story. It's the saddest Spider-Man movie you've ever seen. The Hulk. Now, this I would say there are two sequences which are the greatest Hulk sequences in all the MCU. Like, this movie has some of the best Hulk usage, bar none. Like, maybe second to Avengers: Age of Ultron with the Hulk Buster versus the Hulk moment. But even still, you know, I gotta see the movie again before I go, like, throwing around laurels like that. But it is definitely one of the best Hulk moments in any MCU property. The story overall is very, very cohesive. It knows exactly what story it wants to tell, and it is very committed to telling that story. And when it is setting up stuff for the future, which is, I say that and don't let that scare you, because I know that's an annoyance for people with the MCU, is sometimes a movie will just kind of pause itself to start telling a different, like, start setting up the next movie or whatever. This is not like that at all. It's not doing that at all. It is moments. Hold on, let's watch this cutscene real quick, and I'll get back to that.
Run off where? Tell me, where did he go?
To the ruins of Hollow Bastion, where Maleficent resides.
Ooh.
But you won't be going there.
Oh, I won't. Shit,
Unless you intend to leave your little pixie friend behind.
Ah, fuck, he got Tank. Shit! Ah, shit!
hand over the Keyblade and I'll spare your lives.
Fine, I've got like
I'm
6 of them.
merciful, unlike the Heartless. So, which will it be? The Keyblade or the plank?
Bitch, I will shove that mustache right up your ass.
Oh, Smee, he's after me other hand. I can't stay here. Go away. Oh, I can't stand the sight of him. Smee, you take care of them.
I love Captain Hook. He's one of my favorite. He's one of my absolute favorite Disney villains.
Fly, Sora. Just believe, and you can do it.
Why are you backing up anyway, Sora? You've already killed like 20 of these fucking pirate Heartless. Also, Hook, you fucking doofus. You think maybe that
Thanks,
Croc's
Peter.
hanging around because you keep
Hey,
feeding them
don't
people
let you-
off the plank?
You didn't think I'd leave you
Ah?
and Tink behind, did you?
You want to see that Croc stop putting people on the fucking plank? Just stab them in the face. Just stab those boys in the face. Attain the power of helium. Cure has been upgraded to Cura. Whoop. Peter Pan's back. In Neverland, Sora and his friends can fly. While jumping, press circle to fly. Then press circle to rise and square to descend. You're all going down. Yeah, anyways, back to Spider-Man. Again, no spoilers. If you just joined in the stream. Oh. Wait a minute, it didn't work. Ah, there we go. When Spider-Man takes a moment to, and not again, like, how do I word this? Because it's not taking a moment to set anything up. It is stuff that is happening in service of the story in Spider-Man Brand New Day that also is going to be used in future stuff. Like, it is there for, it happens for the story in the Spider-Man film, but you can see where, like, if you're thinking about it, you can see where it is laying the groundwork for other stuff as well. And again, without missing a beat, without like taking anything away from the Spider-Man story that it's trying to tell. It was incredibly well done. So much practical effects. That was another thing that was like, wow, really refreshing to see. For a Marvel movie, was how much they went practical with it. I was very impressed with that. The cinematography is just outstanding. It's a great looking movie. Between the color usage and just the framing of so many various different shots. God, it's just cool. It's just cool looking, well-made movie. I absolutely loved it. Now, is it... Whoa! Is it the best Spider-Man movie? Because that was another thing. It's like a lot of people who saw it in previews were saying, like, this is a contender for the best Spider-Man movie. And I will say it's a contender for the best MCU Spider-Man movie, for sure. I don't know if it tops Spider-Man 2. Again, multiple viewings are necessary before I can make a final opinion. I will say right now, Into the Spider-Verse still tops this easily. That first Miles Morales animated movie does top this one. But I would definitely say this is easily a shoe-in for best MCU Spider-Man movie. Oh, the Punisher stuff as well. There was a lot of worry about, like, how's the Punisher going to work in a PG-13 Spider-Man film. It does. The cohesion between those two characters, the way they work together, is expertly done. They did not fuck up a single moment of that.
Is that you,
And Barenthal brings it,
Did you finish them off?
as he always says, as the
Aye,
Punisher.
Captain. They walked the plank, every last
It
one
was
of them.
just great. I cannot recommend seeing Spider-Man Brand New Day more.
Peter Pan, you.
Ready to make a splash, you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
Oh, so now we're fighting Captain Hook. Okay, we're in a boss fight now. There are 2 movies right now that I'm concerned with seeing again. And I want to see The Odyssey one more time in theaters before it leaves. But I'm also very down to see Spider-Man again one more time. So friggin' good. And there were some pacing issues that people had talked about with Spider-Man. Like early spoiler-free reviews that I saw talked about how, like, the beginning's a little too long. Okay, hold on. Nobody's healing me. Crap. Okay. But in my opinion, no. It feels like the movie used every bit of time it needed. 2 hours 25 minutes is the runtime of the movie, and I think it utilized it well. I don't think there's a wasted moment in the entire movie. Oh, they're out of commission. That's why. I didn't realize that they were knocked out. Yeah, no, the beginning of the film is not, quote, 10 minutes longer than it needed to be, I think. Because it kind of gives us, like, this is where Peter is. Like, before with these Spider-Man movies, it was kind of a status quo. Not necessarily meaning that they were, like, stale from movie to movie, but we knew here's the world we live in, you know. Spider-Man he's got these powers, he's very close to Tony Stark and all them. Didn't realize I was about to die. That fucking sucks. You know, we kind of know where he is at the beginning of A Homecoming, at the beginning of Far From Home, No Way Home, this type of stuff. Whereas this movie really needed some time to like reestablish Peter Parker. This is who he is now. This is how he's living now. This is how he operates as Spider-Man. What he's been up to for these over 4 years, because the beginning of the movie takes place over 4 years to get us to, I believe 2028 is the intended time that the majority of the movie takes place in. So it's also jumping the world forward a little bit. So I think it takes every bit of time, uses every bit of time that it needs to do that. And not once did I feel like this is going on too long or I was bored. It's just very good. It's very well done. You know, there's some recency bias. I've had a couple days to sit with it, but at the same time, I've been very busy these last few days. So I'm processing a lot of it right now in the moment. But yeah. Go see Spider-Man. Brand new day. I am so incredibly excited to see more of what happens with Peter Parker moving forward.
Run off where? Tell me. Where did he go?
Because I think I think he's contracted to do one more movie. When they struck that new deal after the 3-movie deal, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
Unless you intend to leave your little pixie friends
there's one more
behind.
movie in that contract with Sony, so we've got. I think we've got at least one more Sony or one more MCU Spider-Man film coming for sure.
I'm glad I'm merciful, unlike the Heartless.
I will say this, one criticism I heard from an earlier review was that Sadie Sink's character didn't need to be hidden in the advertising. And I can understand why it was, but I also kind of agree that it didn't need to be.
I can't stay here. Go away! Oh, I can't stand the sight of him.
And that character I won't reveal here, no spoilers, but I will say very well utilized in the movie. If I have to say anything negative about the movie, it is
Sora? Just believe, and you can do it.
Sadie Sink's character's motivations, when we find out what they are, does feel a little rushed, but also might have, if we lingered on it too long, it would have distracted from the movie. I think it would have slowed the movie down, but I do feel there's a sweet spot that they didn't hit with that, and they just kind of got through it a little too quickly. And there is one MCU, and that's another thing, like, people have these opinions about MCU movies when they have these cameos in them, that the cameo can sometimes feel unmotivated, or just like they've added this character for the sake of adding the character and it didn't need to be there, doesn't really help anything. And they do have an MCU cameo in this movie outside of the Hulk. Hulk was in the advertising. They had one that wasn't advertised. That does not feel that way. It feels it's very useful to the story and doesn't just happen once and then get dropped. It comes up again. It is a function of the story they're trying to tell. And very well earned. So this movie, if nothing else, because there's there was a moment where Kevin Feige came out and said, like, hey, we hear you, we want to do better, we're going to do better, and this movie itself felt like an ultimate righting of the ship. Not that they haven't like had some good movies come out in between, that statement from Kevin Feige and now, but it is one of the first ones that across the board said, like, all right, we fixed all of your criticisms. Please trust us again. And they have entirely regained my trust. I am back in whole hog with fucking with the MCU. Because things were getting dire there. My faith was starting to wane. I wasn't at the point where I was like, I might start skipping some movies, but I was definitely like starting to get pretty critical. Steven in chat is asking if the first of all, I'm not going to spoil anything, so if it was Daredevil, I wouldn't say it. But what I will say is Daredevil is not in the movie because I don't want anyone to be waiting for it. Like there were moments where I was like, oh, here's going to be Daredevil. Here's going to be Daredevil. Here's going to be Daredevil. And it was not. It was not Daredevil. Daredevil was not in the movie. Which surprised the hell out of me. I really expected some Daredevil.
They walk the plank, every last one of them.
But no Daredevil. Which is great. I said when we came out of the movie, I was like, it's a good thing I'm not into like online betting or anything like that. Because I seriously would have put money down that Daredevil was going to be in this movie. I thought it was a lock. I was like, there's absolutely no way that they do not include Daredevil in this film. Oh, I got him cornered. I had him. Okay. Okay, good. There we go. Steven says, I thought he was in it because I thought Peter was fighting the ninja dudes. The Hand is in the movie. You are correct about that. And they serve... Ah, come on, man. I was trying to get away from him. I should have flown. Should have flown up. The Hand is in the movie. And that was one of the reasons why I was like, absolutely. But Peter does not need Daredevil in this film for the Hand. But no. Yeah, the Hand is in the well used too. There's nothing like ultimately huge about them, but they are well used, I would say. The movie is not about the Hand, for sure. Like, they are not the big villain of the thing. In fact, the villain of the movie makes a ton of sense, given what's been happening in not just the Spider-Man movies up to this point, but in a couple different MCU things. Like, it has been building this villain, I guess, over the course of a variety of different MCU projects. Which is another thing I'm just now thinking about this movie that's really well done, is that it took an MCU thing that mostly has just been this one thing or that one thing, or just a mention over here, or it turns out like this one person involved with it was like kind of on the wrong side of history or whatever. And they took all that and they were like, that was our building blocks. We can now do this as the main villain. And it makes so much sense. So they were really clever with who the villain is in this. I'm going to check in with chat here for a second. Firemaster says, was Sting's song of the same name in the film? If not, 0 out of 10. No, I don't believe so. I don't even know if I know that. So I probably do, but I don't know it by name. Steven said, I thought it was in it because the villain dudes. I answered that one. Steven says, then it's Elektra or the Ninja Turtles. I fucking wish it was the Ninja Turtles. If it was the Ninja Turtles, that'd be fucking insane. However, that would be ham-fisted. And like I said, this cameo is not ham-fisted. It is well used and for a very important reason, very smart reason. Yeah, no. It's an important reason too, because like I said, it comes up a couple times and it ends up helping move the plot along. Steven says, do I gotta watch any other Marvel stuffs to understand the new movie? I would say the other Spider-Man movies are absolutely required watching. The other MCU Spider-Man movies are required watching for this for sure. A big part of this movie is kind of dealing with the end of the last Spider-Man movie. So yes, I would absolutely say the other MCU Spider-Man movies, the other Tom Holland Spider-Man movies are required viewing for this movie. But if you're watching this movie, you should have seen those already anyways. I would think anyone going into this Spider-Man movie would have seen the other Spider-Man movies. But then again, maybe not. I don't know.
Hotfish, that Riku, running off with that girl without even saying goodbye.
Run off where? Tell me, where did he go?
The heart of this movie requires all the other MCU Spider-Man movies.
But you won't be going there.
God, it's so good, though. Fuck, I can't wait to watch that movie again.
Unless you intend to leave your little pixie.
And we are intending on seeing Endgame again in theaters because they're doing a re-release with some new footage that kind of bridges to Avengers Doomsday, and so I'm very excited for that. Kayla's on track to see everything required for Endgame by September 25th.
Oh, Smee, he's after me other hand. I can't stay here.
And then there's a couple of things I'm going to have her watch to get us to Avengers Doomsday. So we're on track. We're making good time for everything. I can't wait to see Endgame in theaters again. I can't wait to see fucking Doomsday. I'm so excited. Like I said, I'm back. I am back
and you can do it.
with Marvel. Like, I was a diehard. Faith was starting to wane, and I'm back in wholeheartedly. Steven, I'm not gonna say anything more about the movie. I'm not gonna say anything more about the movie. I think I've covered everything I want to cover. Go watch the movie. Go watch the movie, man. You're not gonna be disappointed.
Did you?
It is very much worth the ticket price. It's worth more than the ticket price, in my opinion. Having seen it already, you could charge me double to go see it again, and I'd be like, yeah, you know what? Okay. All right. But then again, after that, I probably wouldn't hate it. You can get me for double one time, because I enjoyed the movie so much the first time. You know, I'm very surprised. Travis has not been in chat today. And I haven't seen Odal on today's stream either. Key chat is not here in full force, not this week. We are in an incomplete key chat. Alright, maybe now that I'm done talking about Spider-Man, I can actually win this. Oh my god, collect the stuff. Oh, the flying mechanic sucks. I should have just landed. But I was trying to do something.
Come on.
Peter Pan! I think next movie on my list to go see in theaters, and that's if we get it. That's if we get it here locally, because this has been happening. There's been a lot of cool, like, somewhat indie movies, like, not, like, wildly advertised, like a Marvel or a big Nolan movie or whatever. I've been, like, I've gotten a lot of, like, really cool movies in my feed over the last, like, year or so. And then they don't play locally. And then sometimes they don't even play in Ashland. And so the next one on my list is Nimrods, which is this Green Day.
Is that you, Smee?
This Green Day movie.
Aye, Captain. They
And
want to blink every
I'm really
last
excited
one
about it.
of
I'm not even gonna watch a trailer. Cause I'm like I'm just gonna go watch it. I just want to go see it. I'm gonna go in
Ready to
blind
make a
on it.
splash, you codfish?
And
Now it's your turn to walk.
I'm just hoping it's gonna be playing locally. Matthew Cienance. I hope I said that name right. If not, please correct me. But in chat says nostalgia filter enabled. Looks like I've traveled back in time to a better, more familiar time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I don't know if you're new to the stream. I don't know how long you've been here, but we operate on original physical media. That's how we do it here at STC Games. So I'm playing on my old PS2, playing an actual copy of the game. We play as legitimately as we possibly can. Sometimes we might run across something that that might require elsewise, but it was like our next game is going to be. Our next game is going to be that we're playing on stream after we complete Kingdom Hearts. Is going to be Resident Evil 4, and I don't have that game on physical, so I'm going to try and get my hands on a copy because I've got all the consoles for the original game. So I'm going to try and get my hands on an affordable copy, and we're going to play Resident Evil 4. But here on STC Games, we are rectifying my gaming sins of the past. My gaming sin with Kingdom Hearts was I thought it was a stupid premise when the game first came out, so I refused to play it. My gaming sin with the Resident Evil 4 was I got really annoyed with Leon. Like, I hated Leon for whatever reason. And I quit playing the game based on that. Matthew said you didn't. It's pronounced Cnance. Okay. Matthew Cnance. My apologies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I will revisit chat here in a moment. I apologize. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, he's flying now. Okay. Okay, Matthew's also saying the frame rate is dropping when there's a lot of particles and prizes on screen. Is that, can somebody else back that up? Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. This is why I should have waited. I told myself, I was like, pay attention to the game, man. I felt good about the progress we were making. I got too cocky with it. Now I know, though, to go after that ship, because that ship has been a problem. Damn. But can somebody else back that up? When there's a lot of particles and prizes on the screen, is the frame rate dropping? Does it get choppy? Can somebody else back that up? Because if so, maybe that's something I need to look into. See if there's something I can do about that in the future for future streams. We're not going to take care of it today, but we can at least maybe make it better in the future. Steven's saying it doesn't for him. So, Matthew, that might be on your end. I don't know. Matthew also said should have checked your HP gauge at least. Yeah, no, I got distracted. One of the main things I like about streaming, because I'm not a gamer per se, outside of my weekly Sunday stream, I don't really get to play video games very often. It took me 5 years to beat Spider-Man on the PS5. Took me 5 years. And I have been working on Dragon Ball Z Kakarot since it came out. However many years ago. I don't even remember what year that came out. However, I am down to just 4 pieces of DLC. I've completed the main game and side missions and all that stuff. But yeah, it takes me forever to play a video game. I don't like MMOs or first-person shooters, or just a lot of the things that gamers really enjoy is the stuff that is just not for me. So I'm not an expert gamer, and it does trip up the stream a lot. But I think that also adds to the entertainment. I don't know. Maybe that's just my way of excusing it. Firemaster USA says PS2 or GameCube Resident Evil 4. I've got both consoles. I've got the PS2, clearly, that's how we're playing this. And I've got the GameCube. So it really doesn't matter to me which one. Unless is there a difference between the games? Is there a difference between Resident Evil 4 on GameCube or PS2? Because if not, I'll take either. But if there's a suggested one, maybe I'll do whatever the suggested one is. But I need to know that before I start looking for a game.
Go away! Oh, I can't stand the sight of him. Me, you take care.
Matthew says, so the enemy HP gauge border is not supposed to be dark or simply gray. It's like some mysterious mirror of what's behind it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't really thought about that or noticed that. Good looking out. Kayla says, I'm still watching, just chopping vegetables for the freezer. Fair enough. Firemaster, Micah in chat says, PS2 has less foliage and more unlockables. I love me some unlockables. So maybe the PS2 version's the way to go. Plus, before they announce they're going discless entirely.
Thanks, Peter.
I'm more of a
Hey,
PlayStation
don't-
fan anyways.
You didn't think I'd leave
Um,
you and Tink behind, did you?
And now they're betraying me. Now they're betraying me. I will never go digital gamer. Like, I'm just not doing it. So I ranted about this on stream when they announced it, but oops, I did the wrong one. So I don't have to go back into it. But needless to say, I ain't happy with PlayStation right now.
Take that.
However, Sony, after seeing Spider-Man's, got me pretty tickled. So, you know, it's a real love-hate relationship. Me and Sony. Okay, but yeah, we'll I guess we'll look for we'll focus on now if it comes down to it, and it's like, because I haven't looked into this yet. Like we're still far enough off from beating this game that I don't really have to worry about it yet. Although maybe I should start working on where are we? Okay, there we go. Maybe I should start focusing on getting Resident Evil 4 just to lock it down, get it done. So when we are ready to stream it, we've got it. But if it's one of those things where it's like the GameCube copy is so much cheaper than the PlayStation copy, or it's like somebody's offering me to borrow a copy for free, you know, if that's how it goes down, then we'll just, you know, go with the beggars not choosers method, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh my god, how far away from the ship am I? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I was like, there's no way it lets you go out too far. I'm interested in it. I don't think I played the first Resident Evil game, but I definitely played the Resident Evil 2 back in the day. And that was a great game. I also don't think I played 3 at all. I think I went from 2 to 4. And then, yeah, like I said, I got annoyed with 4, with Leon specifically. And just quit the game. I was like, nah, screw this.
Is that you, Smee? Did you finish them off?
Captain,
Matthew
they
says
want to
PS3
play
port
every
and later
last
ports of
one of
Kingdom
them.
Hearts have some issues, such as missing audio. Like around Merlin's house, you don't hear owls hooting like in the PS2 release.
Ready to
Really?
make a splash, you codfish?
See,
Now
Steven
it's your turn to rock
was
the
telling me like I should not, I should get my hands on one of the ports or the remakes or whatever. There was a specific version he wanted me to play instead of the PS2 version. And I was like, nah, man. I own a copy of the PS2 version. I got a PS2. I was like, let's not overcomplicate this. We're just gonna play the original.
Come on.
Ah! Thank you. I was just about to use a potion myself.
Come on.
There we go. Oh, where are you, dude? Where are you? Oh, Steven's saying it was Final Mix 1.5 is the one he was reading. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna try and focus up on this one. Ugh. Ah! There we go. Okay. I wish I'd have gotten out of there a little quicker. But... Ah! Oh my god!
Fire! Fire!
Where are you?
Here! Thunder! Thunder!
Get him, boys! Ah.
Thunder! Here!
Alright. Okay. Here we go. We're in the home stretch now. Ugh. Get him, he's so much easier. He's so much easier to hit when he's in the air.
Come on!
Up.
Here!
Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize they were down.
This should help.
I was not paying enough attention to them. Oh, we're so close. Oh my god, we're so close.
Thunder! Here!
Boys, why are you just flying around with me? Huh? Why ain't you whacking this dude in the face? Well, we got him. We got him! Woo! Boom. And that's how you deal with a pirate in the hearts. And that's how you deal with a pirate in the hearts. You feed him to the gators. Woo! We got it. All right. Sora learned Arms Arcanum. Ansem's Report 9. Steven, it's not looking good for what you were suggesting we do with the rest of the stream. I will say that.
Oh, Kyrie couldn't wake up, so maybe she's really lost her.
Sora.
Shut up, Goofy.
I still
Dude,
can't believe it.
not cool, man.
It really flew. Wait till I tell Kyrie. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not.
You can bring her to Neverland sometime. Then she can try it herself.
If you believe, you can do anything, right? I'll find Kyrie. I know
Love
I
that
will.
messaging. It's good
There's
messaging.
so much I want to tell her about flying, the pirates, and everything else that's happened.
Steven says I
What's that,
realized
Kate?
that when you died a
What about the
second
clock
time.
tower?
Yeah.
You say there's something there.
Matthew says the audio is also messed up on the PS3 port. Not just the PS4 port, but the PS3 one as well as the PC and Xbox One ports. Steven, however, disagrees. He said, I don't think so. I own it, at least the PS4 and the Switch collections. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know myself. I will probably not be getting my hands on those ports. Because, you know, again, I have so little time to play video games in my personal life. Filmmaker, man. Hey, If you're new to the channel, Matthew, first of all, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome. But also, check out some of our other stuff. Sketch comedy. We got movies up here. I've got a documentary. We did a feature-length, low-budget version of Die Hard here in our small city. And we've got another movie, Rat Songs, that we're touring around film festivals right now. And there's a bunch of other stuff. We got 2 short films, everything like that. But yeah, that's what we do here. The gaming stream was to have engagement on the channel in between doing those projects, but it quickly turned into, this is just really fun. This is just really fun for me. It doesn't do a lot of numbers for the channel, but I have a blast. I really enjoy it. Also, YouTube doesn't like it when you do more than one thing, and we're called subject to change entertainment because the entertainment is subject to change. I don't like to be pigeonholed to genre. So whatever. All right, YouTube. You don't like that I'm a multifaceted creator. Real quick before I talk to Wendy here, Kingdom Hearts 2 had more missing audio with PS3, but PS4 I think restored some, but not all of the bugged audio. For example, the second sentence in the clip, "All shall bend to my will," and "world is mine to control," is missing on the PS3 and later, but worked properly on PS2. Okay. Steven said, is that maybe from having to remake the game from the ground up after the original release? Oh wow, so they like legit just like we're gonna give you the same game, but we gotta remake the whole thing. That's crazy. All right, let's talk to Wendy. You'll find her, Sora. Wait a minute. That ain't the voice, kids. That can't be the voice. That can't be the voice. Hold on, where's my British? Where's my British? Where's my British? And I know it's not going to be great. I haven't practiced a British accent in a long time. I did it in a play, like, over a decade ago. You'll find her, Sora. Just don't give up. Oh, that... All right, Wendy. So was that it? Was that the whole world? Did we complete? Oh my god! Oh, that's right. I forgot I could fly. I was like, holy crap. So wait a minute. All right, so I can't. There's nowhere to go in up here, so I'm guessing I gotta fly down. So what is Wendy gonna do? I guess she can fly too. That's right. She can fly too. Going to the tippity top, baby. We're going to the top of this fish. Spun it around a little bit too. Look at that London. Oh, look at that London. Steven says it would make sense that it wouldn't be included if the audio had been deleted between releases. And Steven said, yeah, the world would have been over an hour ago if you'd just beat the pirate. I was talking about Spider-Man, dude. Worth it. Matthew says, I feel like the MP gauge is a little wonky in the original PS2 game. Like some of the blue bars are longer and some are shorter. You know what? Looking at it, yeah, I'm seeing that too. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I don't know where to go. We're just flying down. I don't feel like I'm descending anymore, so... gotta be something I'm missing here. There'll be like a door. Or something I didn't notice. I'm trying to see through it. It's so dark. Alright. Look at the clock faces. Okay. So that one's on midnight. You gotta fix the clock. You gotta fix this clock. That one's on 12:45. That one's on midnight. And that one's on midnight. Okay, so maybe it's this one I'm supposed to do something with? The one that's 12:45? Okay, yeah. And this is also the only side with, like, these X's. Oh, there we go. And these seem to be doors. Okay, so it's one of these doors, I guess. Apparently not. Okay, so is it seriously just that clock, that part of the clock? I tried pushing it. How the fuck do I make the clock? How do I do it? Hit it? Probably hit it. Ah, come on. Alright, Matt, said, may you have a good day. I assume that means you're moving on. There we go. Have a good one, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Okay. Such a random spot for it, too. It's like, put it in the center of the clock. What are you doing? Obtained Navi G piece. Hey, Sora. When we grow up, let's get off this island. I'm trying to do it like him. We'll go on real adventures, not this kid stuff. Sure, but isn't there... She's arrived on the other night in the meteor shower. Oh my god. So fast. Dialogue is so fast. Steven says you sound just like him. Thank you. Thank you. You all thought what I thought.
Reckless to bring her here without at least using a vessel. Remember, relying too heavily on the dark powers could cost you your heart.
No.
A castaway. Though his world perished, his heart did not. When we took the princess from his castle, he apparently followed her here through sheer force of will. But fear not. No harm will come to you. He is no match for your power.
My power?
Yes, the untapped power that lies within you. Now, child, it's time you awakened that power and realized your full potential.
Give it everything you got, Gohan!
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
Afraid so. But we can see each other anytime.
Man, she got out of
As
this
long as
without
you don't
getting
forget about
kidnapped.
Neverland,
It's
that is.
better than I can say for any of the other young women in this game. Oh, Riku's being played. Yeah, Steven says gotta feel bad for Riku. Kid is being played. Yeah. Dude's getting played hard.
Oh boy, she's
Like a
getting steamed
fucking
again.
fiddle.
Do me a favor. Look after her for me, will ya?
What?
Learn summon spell, Tinkerbell. Sora obtained Fairy Harp. Learned shared ability, Glide. All right, let's look at some of these abilities. Sora's got 6 to play around with. Look at that. A formidable attack. After a combo, select follow-up attack again for a double combo. Goofy still isn't getting any of the, While in the air, press the circle button to ride air currents. Hold down the circle button to remain aloft. Alright, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Steven also said, Traverse Town ass BS restocking ass party-ish. Hermes said, take my hand! Keyhole locked in Neverland. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. We got Fairy Harp. Looks like we're gonna have to say goodbye to Pumpkinhead. Gotta upgrade. I do like Pumpkinhead, but Raven's Claw reduces dark damage by 20%. Also raises strength and defense. My AP would go down to 23. Okay. Okay, that would only drop my AP by 1. I think I'm gonna attach Raven's Claw for Ifrit's horn. Yeah. Okay. Not really as useful to him. Yeah, it would just lower his defense. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Yep, okay. Alright, so we don't need to do any of that. Look too high, Sora. Alright. Let's head back to Diverse Town. Let's go ahead and load up. We need it. It's not getting any better, folks. Sid'll install it on the ship once we bring it to him. There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum. I hear there's a great reward for the winner. Yeah, that's right. We still got tournament shiz to do. Oh my god, so I seriously have to... It really is gonna make me like go one by one. Oh, something broke on my chair. I can't lean back anymore. I keep forgetting I keep trying to do it. I probably could have done that from the start. I'm just now realizing. I could have done that from the beginning. Let's go. First district. Creative Jargon says, Matthew. Oh, Matthew, you're still here. Cool, man. Says, see you soon. Awesome. See you soon. We do this every Sunday. Every Sunday. Roughly around 7. We got started late tonight. But yeah, roughly around 7 o'clock every Sunday night. Unless something comes up. In fact, actually, I don't know that we will be streaming. We won't. Okay, we won't be streaming next Sunday. Let me go ahead and say it on stream right now. We won't be streaming next Sunday. I will be at a film festival in Columbus, and we'll be there. We'll be there through the whole weekend. So I won't even be back home in time to start a stream at any reasonable hour. So no stream next week. Sorry, guys. I'm just now realizing that I have to make that announcement. Creative Jargon's finally in chat. Travis, Dr. T. Neal says, guys, I'm late for key chat. We noticed. I noticed. I made mention of it. Odal's also not here for some reason. But we made a new friend, Matt. If we see him next stream, then maybe he's key chat too. But Matt's been hanging out this stream too. The rest is Steven. You missed all the Spider-Man talk, dude. Shit. You missed a lot. Alright. We'll go to the accessory shop first, I guess. Talk to this dork. I'm here to shop. I'm gonna sell some stuff. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and sell these because it doesn't seem like they're gonna help anyone out. Should I sell these too? I don't know, man. I don't know that they're helping us out either. I'm gonna keep them for now. Not gonna worry about it. Wait a minute, was there anything else like sale items? Okay, no. Everything else is useful. Gravedigger says, "Good to have you, Matthew." He might have left. He said, "See you soon." So he might have left already. Because we're pretty much at towards the end of the stream. But let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Oh, okay, we got some upgraded reduces ice damage, reduces lightning damage. There's fire ring as well. Chaos ring. Okay. Reduces dark damage, slightly raises defense. I really hope he does. Steven said Matthew needs to watch Sweeted Die Hard after this. Matthew, if you are still here, please check out some of our stuff. Like, I mean, obviously I'm a fan, but I always like to get new eyes. And if you don't, and if you watch some of it and you don't like it, hey, comment down below. Let me know. Let me know. Constructive criticism is always good. But yeah, man, check out some of our stuff. I think you will like Sweeted Die Hard. It is the way it is on purpose. It is like very purposely a low budget, complete remake. Oh, okay, wait a minute. So is Matthew, do I know Matthew? Is Matthew someone we know? If so, I feel bad I don't recognize the name. And also, hold on, he corrected me on how to say his name, and I've already forgotten. Let's see here. Cnance. His last name is Cnance, so everyone knows. So that way you know, Trav. His last name is pronounced Cnance. Steven said he told me he was leaving to watch Die Hard. He texted my personal cellular device. He said, "I don't know, I'm making shit up." Classic. Classic, Steven. Creative Jargon said, "I was hired to do the artwork for the Fox and Clover website. So I had that meeting, ate some pizza, sugar crashed into a nap the last 2 hours." Fair enough. Fox and Clover, why do I know that? It's got to be something local, right? What is Fox and Clover? I can't remember. But that's awesome. Congratulations on getting that job, man. You know, I have not visited. I haven't gone in here in a while either. Wait a minute, was it here? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's. Yeah, we haven't done this in a while. Let's see what we can do in here. Talk to this guy. Creative Jargon says they play in town. They started in the landing and now they book a lot all over the area. Kayla says Fox and Clover are a band. Okay. I knew I had heard the name, seen the name somewhere. I might have even seen them play. I just don't remember. But that's awesome. That's awesome too. Sometimes I just bonk these babies on the head to make them sleep. Jesus, don't abuse your children, Steven. Nah, I know you're joking. Let's synthesize! Okay. So we don't have enough to make any elixir. We do have enough to make some mega potions. Dark ring. Oh, you know what? You know what I forgot to open? Is the, is our damn, guide. Travis, while I'm looking at the page, you also missed this piece of, Peter Pan lore. The pixie dust was not originally a part of the story. Originally, the kids could just fly by thinking happy thoughts. That was it. And that was in the original 1904 stage play. And it led to children in real life jumping off their beds in high places like the roofs of their home, thinking they could fly. And so the author J.M. Barrie went back and added pixie dust as the catalyst, so that kids would stop hurting themselves trying to fly. Okay. Woo. Little yawn there. Okay. Kingdom Hearts. 1 PS2 items guide. Yeah, that way we can see what this shiz does. Okay, those keyblades, accessories, dark ring. Let's see here. Where are you, dark ring? Defense +3, negative 20% to dark damage. I think that was you synthesized that one. And the chaos ring is defense 1. That's the one you buy in the shop. AP up. Ooh, okay. AP up. All right. We got some master earring. Let's see here. Master earring. Where are you? There you are. AP +4, defense +2. Okay. I'm liking how that looks. Yeah, let's go ahead and synthesize that. Golem chain. Strength +3, defense +1. Let's go ahead and do that. Magic armlet. Magic armlet. Where are you? MP +1 raises magic and summon power. I don't care much about that. Angel band. HP +6. Defense +2. Yeah, let's go ahead and synthesize one of those. Now! Okay. We're gonna make some mega potions. Okay. And an AP up. I'm gonna use that on Goofy, because he needs a little He needs a little boost. Alright. Items. Equipment, that's what I want to do. Let's see if any of those we just made helps out. AP. That just kills our AP across the board. So we just added Raven's Claw too. No, I'm looking at getting rid of it. Eh. Guard earring. Okay. So yeah, we'll trade that out then. Brave warrior. His HP would go down, but his strength and defense would go up. Okay. So maybe put that on him. Okay, so the angel bangle is gonna go on Donald easy. Okay. So all right, I think we're gonna trade out Brave Warrior. Like I said, his HP goes down, but he's gonna benefit from it. All right, now we can sell some of that other stuff. Okay, sorry, I had you guys blocked by this weapons guide. Let's check in with chat real quick. If anyone cares for the this update, I'm finally done prepping the veggies from the farmer's market for the freezer. Woo! And it was a hell of a job. Took you 2 hours. Yeah, there was a lot of veggies though. Creative Jargon says, "Oh, interesting. The guy I had a meeting with today for that gig had the first appearance of Peter Pan comic. He was a huge comic nerd. First appearance Peter Pan comic. Interesting. He also had Dragon Ball #1 and Winnie the Pooh #1, like an original Dragon Ball #1, because there've been a bunch of reprints of that. Steve says, seems like a cool dude. Steve says, baby's asleep now and I didn't have to abuse them. Creative Dragon says, singing the lead vocals in front of an all-angel band. And I'm in the front row and I'm a hammered drunk. Creative Dragon also said, a good headlock puts him down, Steve. Expert tips. Expert tips. He's been at it a little bit longer now, Steve. I'd listen to him. Steven says, did you have the meeting with Corey Feldman? Kayla Jofane says, I got some green tomatoes at the farmer's market yesterday and plan to make some fried green tomatoes and make him binge watch the movie for the first time. He's now hearing my plan live on chat now. Steven says he's never been to the farmer's market. It's good fresh produce for a reasonable price. More often than not. Creative Dragon says, yep, OG Dragon Ball manga. Okay. Because there were some Dragon Ball comic books that hit. They're just reprints of the manga, but for like a Western audience format that I've seen before. So he had the OG manga #1. Now that's cool. That's cool as hell. All right, let's sell some of these items, and then we're gonna go to the Huey, Dewey, and Louie shop. I'm here to shop, baby. I'm here to shop, baby. What you think? What you think, man? I'm here to shop. All right, we're gonna get rid of the guard earring. We're gonna get rid of Brave Warrior. We're gonna get rid of Inferno Band. Might end up getting rid of some of these too. I don't know. I have not made a decision on those yet. Okay. Alright. Okay, we need to go over to the shop. We gotta replenish our potions. Between the last 2 streams, we've taken a big ol' hit on potions. I'm here to shop, baby. Alright. I don't think any of these are new. I think we've seen all these before. We've already appropriately upgraded. Yeah, we're good on those. Okay. So we've got 10,000 money. We should have enough to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and equip some I'm gonna go ahead and equip some potions to people and go ahead and get that done. And then just replenish from there. Because no point going back and forth like that, you know? And we'll give him 1 mega potion. Let's see how he does with it. You know? He's been good. He's been a good kid. He's doing well. We don't have to change him out like fucking Donald all the time. Donald. I can see why these kids give him so much shit. He deserves it. Alright, so we have 7. Oh no! Wait a minute. I tugged on a cord. Okay. I gotta unfreeze our thing. Now that it's back. There we go. I tugged on a cord. You should never tug on a cord while you're streaming. And you should never tug on Superman's cape. So I need 92. Let's see if we can afford 92. Oh, okay, I guess I need 91 now. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Damn! And that only took like 2,000? Oh, that's great. Oh, no worries. We're gonna be okay in this game. We're gonna be alright. I wonder how many of these I can buy. I wonder if I can get the other 99. Let's see, what 43 is what I need to buy? Let's try it. 43. Let's see if we can afford it. Okay, I don't think I... Oh, wait a minute. No, I selected Sora. I made a mistake. Okay. You know what, kids? Guess what we're done with? We're not buying potions no more. Kayla says you also shouldn't spit in the wind or pull the mask off the Lone Ranger, and you definitely don't mess around with Jim. Yeah, we're gonna use up the rest of our regular potions, but we're moving on to high potions, kid. We're in the high potion tier of the game now. We're in the high potion tier of the game now, kids. Leveling up in this world. Shit, I might as well... Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting cocky now. I don't think I can afford that many ethers. What does ether do again? Restores 3 MP. 1 character. Dude, I'm never gonna use it. Watch, like, the next boss battle is like, ether is so important. Watch, the next boss battle is gonna be like, if you're not using ethers, you're gonna lose every time. Jeez. Oh, sorry, hit the microphone. Oh. Little sneeze for sleaze. Grave Jargon says, I've been watching a lot of Kingdom Hearts Easter eggs and breakdowns. So this, this stream has unlocked something for Travis. He said, did you guys know we can skip the Hercules world entirely? I did not know that. However, I am going to participate in the tournament. Next stream, I'm participating in the tournament. Steven says, prepare for a difficulty spike in the next world. So maybe next stream, I should just, maybe it should be a tournament and grind stream. Maybe that's what I should do next time I stream. Just grind it out a little bit. Get us some more levels. I don't know. What do you guys think? You want to do a grind stream next time?
Now, just remember what Donald said to you. No frowning, no sad faces.
How can you be so cheerful? There's still no sign of your king. Aren't you worried?
I wasn't expecting a cutscene.
The king told us to go out and find the key bearer, and we found you. So as long as we stick together, it'll all work out okay. You just gotta believe in yourself, that's all.
Just believe.
I believe in you.
The way it went from just white screen to the black border, so that gave me like analog horror vibes, like YouTube analog horror type stuff. Bathed in the warmth of light, everyone loved the light, and people began to fight over it. They wanted to keep it for themselves. And the darkness was born in their hearts. The darkness spread, swallowing the light in many people's hearts. It covered everything, and the world disappeared. But small fragments of light survived, in the hearts of children. With these fragments of light, children rebuilt the lost world. It's the world we live in now. But the true light sleeps within the darkness. That's why the worlds are still scattered, divided from each other. But someday, a door to the innermost darkness will open, and the true light will return. So listen, child. Even in the deepest darkness, there will always be light to guide you. Believe in the light, and the darkness will never defeat you. Your heart will shine with its power and push the darkness away. Do you understand, Kairi? Kairi? Kairi! So close, it's so far.
Huh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Kyrie? Did you call me?
Obtained Transform G. Okay. Checking with chat. Been some conversation in chat. Crib Jargon says it would change cutscenes depending on how you do things, but that is one of the 3 worlds you don't have to play. Steven says, I think you can skip the tournaments, but not the initial visits, because I never noticed in my first playthrough that I didn't seal the keyhole. I don't remember, honestly. Crib Jargon says, if you beat the jungle and Alice in Wonderland, you gain access to go further, so the cutscene where you find out who kidnaps Alice changes to the villain having kidnapped Snow White instead. Okay. Steve says, dude, you're right. I heard about that in a video a while back, but never messed with it. Steve says, I'm calling now. One day Vin has to play creepy grandma in a Zach Kreger movie. Was the voice that good? I'm honored. Was it a good grandma voice? Because if so, maybe I need to switch up my line of work. Steven says, it's one of my biggest pet peeves in story writing when something happens and somebody asks what it was and a character replies with it's nothing when it's clearly something. Yeah, I guess what Travis is talking about is the only way you see that Snow White cutscene. If Steven remembers correctly. Currently closed off. Okay, let's save. I think it was in here. Yeah, it's in here. Creative Jargon says, yeah, it apparently makes more sense being an actual Disney princess as well. Yeah, I did think it was kind of weird that, like, we need the princesses and then it's Alice. But, I mean, also, like, you don't necessarily have to literally be a princess to be a Disney princess. That's not how they qualify it, I guess. I think there's a lot more in-depthness to it than that, but that's one thing I know for sure. Is you don't actually, it doesn't have to carry the title of princess literally within their story to be a Disney princess. All right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. So we were doing auditions recently, and I'm gonna announce this tomorrow on the socials, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. But we are scrapping the celebrity impression sketch. Not scrapping it necessarily, just shelving it. Because at some point in the future, I might be able to revive it in another way. But essentially, what the sketch was gonna be the sketch was celebrities auditioning for the part of Texas Ranger Bobby in Talladega Nights, and they're all reading Texas Ranger Bobby lines like "Chip, I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey," stuff like that. I'm not like nobody showed up for auditions. That's the thing. We definitely got one self-tape. I think we got 2 self-tapes, and then we had like 2 other people inquire about self-tape, and I told them what to do. One of them I told to reach out to me, and I would send them the instructions. They didn't reach out to me. The other one was somebody who reached out to me. I sent them the instructions. I haven't received anything from them. So we had at least 2, I think, actual self-tape submissions, 2 inquiries, and my minimum requirement was, I was like, the minimum amount of people I need for to play celebrities was 5. So we were coming up short no matter what. So nobody showed up in person. It was just 2 days in a row from 2 to 4, just sitting there, which was hanging out, you know, like big thanks to Michael, who played the chicken customer in Rat Songs, and Lux, who played Cassidy Fitzgerald in Rat Songs, and also Kayla and Gracie, who is not really affiliated with any STC stuff, just a friend of mine who helped out. But yeah, it was just mostly just sitting around hanging out with them and catching up and just talking. So that's so that one is over, which is fine. I'm not too torn up about it. I came up with it just a month ago. This is like a brand new sketch. And the reason I was kind of fast tracking it was because very easy to shoot. Very easy to shoot. And I was like, I need a minimum number here. And if I get that number, then we can run with it. Very easy to shoot. The hardest thing was going to be doing costuming. But that is not going to come to fruition. So we're not doing that one. However, we have one that is in process. If I can get these damn actors together for a script read. And then we've got another one called Dragon Clock. It's going to be a lot of work, but I was even thinking about some of the pre-production today. I'm going to move forward with just focusing on those 2, and I'm going to start writing out some of my others. I have another sketch that's actually wouldn't be too hard to shoot either, that I wrote forever ago, and it is a 3-person cast. So, and honestly, for that one, I could probably just reach out to actors we've already worked with, just kind of reread it and think of who I see in my mind's eye for it. But yeah, I'm going to move forward with getting us ready for A Tale of Youth and Dragon Clock. Start working on some pre-production of the Goatman tapes, and start working, and then just maybe I'm going to take 1 day a week, because it's been hard to kind of like find like an open portion of time to just write. So I think I'm just going to choose 1 day a week that I'm like, this is like with the free time on this day, free time. With the STC time on this day, I'm just going to sit down and write. So I'm gonna write out some of the other sketches that I have. And once we've shot A Tale of Youth, maybe I'll start focusing on that other one that I have written that I don't really have a title for yet. But and just moving forward with that, because like I said, it's a minimal cast, pretty easy to shoot, and it's funny. It's so funny. But I'm not going to talk about what it's about just yet. So that's what we got going on. Again, we did not get into Independent. Too bad, so sad. We're going to move forward. The next one we're waiting to hear from will be Chicago. Hopefully we get into that. That'd be pretty cool. And if not, maybe I'll just plan a trip to Chicago, go check it out anyways. And then October 1st, we should hear something from Smodcastle, which we're all going to make happen. We're all going to manifest it. Here's what I want you to do. Smodcastle Cinemas, I think they have a Facebook page, but they're on Instagram for sure. Go talk about Rat Songs in the comments. Go talk about Rat Songs in the comments of their Smodcastle Film Festival posts. You know, go help us out a little bit. We're gonna manifest this, but we could also try and push it in our favor too. But that's what's going on with us, guys, man. Really excited to start shooting some stuff. That's what I'm dying for, man. I'm dying to start shooting some stuff. And I'm doing this freelance outside of STC. I'm working on a commercial. Gonna be working on a commercial. So I need to sit down one day this week and kind of go through our music, because that's where we're at. We're gonna kind of pick a song and then kind of go from there. We know kind of the idea of what we want to do with it. We know what the concept of the commercial is. We just first need to find the song and then shoot it, which is gonna take a while because we're gonna want a variety of different tattoos and stuff. And I want to get it cleared with the customers and stuff, and probably have them sign something. There's a lot of stuff I got to do, but I'm working on a commercial as well, which would be my first commercial and a proof of concept and something that I can use in my portfolio and go like, hey, I just did a commercial for these guys. They seem pretty happy with it. Here it is. If you think you'd like to talk to me about doing a commercial for you, let's talk. So yeah, so that's a cool new thing that's going on as well. Let's check in with chat real quick. Before we move on, Steven said DMX impression. Not for this one, not this time around, buddy. You should have showed up. Kayla says, I'm going full girl dinner tonight. Just made toast to eat. I don't know what else will be in the menu. Steven said, sorry, bro. I was at work and I didn't have enough makeup this week. Fucking Steven, you fucker. Kayla said, some Sundays I don't do meal prep. Steven said, meal prep sometimes don't need Oreos. Always need Oreos. You always need Oreos. What are you talking about? Creative Jargon says, what if you now leaned on the people you usually book, like Odal or anyone who may not make it to an audition but could fill in filming part for the day? See, and now I do want to say I'm not 100% surprised. I'm surprised nobody showed up. Like, I would have thought, like, minimum 2 or 3 between the 2 days. And that wouldn't have shocked me. But I am a little surprised nobody showed up. But it is a very niche thing. This is a very niche thing that I was looking for. And I guess just a little too niche for Scioto County or Portsmouth, Ohio. Because I didn't do anything different than I normally do. The advertising was on point, I think. So, yeah, it's just one of those things where I was like, it was just too niche. It was too specific. So it is what it is. But I needed it, like, because the people who got cast in this were going to be playing the celebrity. I needed celebrity impressions. Good, bad, otherwise, it didn't really matter. But, like, some people don't even have a bad impression of things. So I couldn't just look to our roster and point a finger and go like, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're going to do this. Not that I was like force it on people, not that I can. But I couldn't really do that with this one. This one was like so specific that I was like, it has to be you bringing in. Plus, I didn't really write it to have any specific celebrity. So that was also part of the fun for me. It was like, I wanted to see what walked through the door. And then kind of, work with that. And then work around that. And it was going to be like partially scripted, partially improvisational. So it was also like a really fun concept for me as a creative to go like, okay, I don't even know. I know what the premise of this is, but I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what these celebrities are going to be. So it was like, there were a lot of things going into it that I was like, it had to be this way. Otherwise, one of the things I intend to do, outside of film, when we're doing a film, I'm going to run auditions. Anytime we're doing a short film or a feature film, it's going to be auditions, unless I write something so specifically for a person, which will happen. There will be some parts where I'm like, this is your part. I know you can do this. Because there's a couple parts in Rat Songs. The Dairy Cream employee, I knew that was Casey. I knew that was Casey right from the get-go. Stephanie, I had cast in my head. I was like, I already know. We only auditioned them for those parts because Steven had a say in it had equal say in it. And he needed to see them play it. So, otherwise, I would have just gone to them and said, this is your part. Do you want to play it? This is your part. Even though it wasn't necessarily written for them, when I read it, I was like, they can do this. So yeah, so from here forward, there is what I'm going to call the STC players. And I think there's going to be more of just like me jumping in people's DMs and going like, hey, we have this part. Do you want to play it? That's like the Robot King in Dragon Clock. We already know who's playing it. The Dragon Witch in Dragon Clock. I'll just say now, we got Kayla's going to be playing that part. Because I know she could do it. And we both, Travis and I both agreed that she would be a great fit for it. So Kayla's going to be playing the Dragon Witch, and then we cast ourselves as the two main characters. So there's going to be a lot more, like, especially with sketches. It's going to be, hey, do you want to play this part? Sorry, that was a long-winded answer to what you were just saying there. But Creative Jargon also said, Creative Jargon is my brother Travis. Dr. T. Neal does a lot with STC. Is one of the founding members of STC. And I'm not even talking about Subject Change Entertainment. I'm talking about the way back. When I refer to the 20 years STC has been around, I'm referring to a lot more than just the LLC. The LLC's only been around for like 3 or 4 years. Okay, Creative Jargon says, yeah, fuck it, Dragon Clock. Hell yeah. Yeah, man, we're on to Dragon Clock and A Tale of Youth now. Steven says, Dragon Clock and then a Western. Dude, a Western's gonna be money. Like, here's the thing. I've got so many fucking movie ideas, but they require money, man. And I don't know how to do that yet. And so I'm going to learn how to find money for these projects through the Goatman tapes. That's going to be the first thing we have a budget for. And we kind of have to, because we're going to be taking, in an ethical way, I should say in an ethical way, more ethically than they did the Blair Witch Project. In an ethical way, we're going to be shooting this the same way they did the production of the Blair Witch Project. But the actors are going to get a heads up of like, this is what we're looking to do, so if you take this part, this is what you're signing up for. But also, I want to be able to pay them accordingly, not as much as I think they deserve for it, because I don't know if we could possibly pull down that much money, but I've got a dollar amount in mind to go like, hey, we're going to take you out into the woods for 4 days, and it's going to be really challenging, and you're the camera crew, and you need to be in character all the time. For the whole fucking thing. So, yeah. So, like, we need to pay these actors money. We're also dragging crew out there for it. So everyone needs to get paid on this one, as far as I'm concerned. And the Goatman himself, that is going to be an expensive costume to make. So we got to do that also. It's not going to be an insane amount of money, but compared to what we've done, like Rat Songs, I think we were figuring it out the other day. It was like anywhere between $5,000 and $7,000 is what we spent on Rat Songs. This, I'm thinking, is going to be roughly 10 to 15 grand. I don't 100% know, but that's what we're looking at. And so I've never pulled together that much money before. And Rat Songs we did in bits and pieces along the way. So I'm going to figure that out. And that's going to be my learning experience for how to start pulling down money. But then there's things like sort of my comics. That I can't imagine doing that for less than 100 grand. The way we would need to do it, the way I want to do it. I mean, to make the shop alone, we have two options. And I kind of want to go with option B. But option A is like try and like make a deal with a comic book store and like basically rent the place out for whatever time we need to shoot. And we can get creative with the shoot times and stuff, but to accommodate them, let them stay open so it's a little cheaper on us. But the other option is rent a building, or at least a store space, and then fill it with stuff and try and make it our own and make it sort of my comics. And that is maybe equally, if not more expensive. I don't know. But we're talking tens of thousands of dollars just in that. Just for the location. And then we're also talking about paying cast. I'd really like to move forward doing these movies, paying our cast something. And then if it's like an absolute minimum, then making them back-end deals on top of whatever they get paid. But if we got to keep doing DIY for a minute, that's fine. But a Western, that's even crazier. And I know Western can mean a lot of things. Like, Supergirl was kind of a Western. So that can mean a lot of things, but I would love to do a Western. I have no ideas for a Western right now, but I know that if I do have an idea for a Western, it's going to be fucking expensive. So that's what we're dealing with now. Crave Darkest says, I have filmed 7 interviews in the past month. I am almost done with your light. Yeah, shit. Tomorrow I gotta film a bunch of, I gotta shoot a bunch of, my brain stopped working for a second, a bunch of, Lucky Stadiums, because we're helping a friend out, and I have to transform this whole corner, which is supposed to be the studio space, which is supposed to be our shooting wall. I gotta break it all down, move everything to the other side of the fucking room, so that way we can accommodate. Because we're good friends. That's what it means to be a good friend. When a friend needs help, you help him. So I'm sacrificing some of sort of my studios for a little while. Craven Jargon said, congrats on the commercial gig, Vin. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's a really cool deal, too. I'm doing it under the table. I'm doing it in payment for... I'm doing it... this is part of why I'm doing it freelance outside of STC, is because doing it for tattoos, man. He can't afford to pay the $500 or so dollars I had originally quoted him. I said starting $500, that might be more expensive depending on what we come up with. And he was like, we worked out a thing. He's going to do it in that much of tattoos. So I'm getting tattoos out of it. But I'm also getting something I can take out into the world and use to get jobs for money. Because look, tattoos, that's one thing. But there are not a lot of places here locally that could offer me exchange. That have things that I want to exchange for that work. And I gotta start thinking about money, man. I gotta start thinking about money. Crave Jargon said, dude, you're telling me, like, for 3 separate projects? Because Steven said, that's a lot of interviews, bro. Kayla Joe Fane said, huge update. Our friend's cat was found. Oh, that is such good news. That is such good news. Our friends, C.D. Bailey and Special K. C.D. Bailey was the writer-director of Rat Songs. Their cat went missing sometime between last night and this morning, and they found him. That's awesome. That's really great news. Kayla says, we have a full stock of Oreos in our fridge at all times. We do. We legitimately do. Creative Jargon says, talking about auditions, I think if people didn't show up it probably was. If people didn't show, it probably was niche. It's more selective than just comedy, and I totally agree. That's probably what happened. Yeah, it was. I think it was just too niche. And you know what's funny? Just talking to a few people, they seemed to have, like, people I know who have acted and stuff. They seem so much more confident in acting, just acting, than doing an impression. People seemed more embarrassed by the idea of doing an impression than acting, which is wild to me. But that might have been it. Kayla says, I did tell Vin that we can still keep the idea, but just try it at a different time, different place. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm shelving it. We're not scrapping it. I'm just shelving it. What? Kayla said not Steven, Chris for Rat Songs auditions. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a minute. I said Steven, didn't I? No, I said CD Bailey. Hold on, I don't know, man. Creative Jargon says, the STC Players Club. I like that. Oh, I like that. I do. Steven said goodbye, Bob Gimlin. I'm assuming Amanda bailed, because I did notice the number go down. Creative Jargon says would love to see that one. What are you referring to? One of the projects I talked about? Are you talking about sort of my comics? Because I would, yeah, that one's my Rat Songs. Because I didn't write and direct Rat Songs. So this would be sort of my comics would be my Rat Songs, my Clerks. Steven says, get Joe Rogan to play the character of Funky Cold Medina. Steven says, I see no reason why Goatman Tapes can't be a Western. Goatman Tapes cannot be a Western, dude. If anything, it's kind of like, I'm really killing myself by setting it in like the mid-2000s. Because part of the premise is that they're doing this as like an experimental thing for YouTube. Because YouTube is like, supposed to, like, in the world of this, YouTube is still a fresh thing, which is another reason why. And we're shooting it on 2 cameras. We're going to shoot it on an old digital camera, and we're going to shoot it on a why can't I think of it? And we're going to shoot it on a mini DV camera. Or a high 8, one or the other. We're gonna find cameras from the era too, because it's gonna be found footage. So when the characters look at each other, they need a time appropriate camera in their hand. But no, it cannot be a Western. Goatman Tapes cannot be a Western. Creative Jargon says, "Oh man, bummer." And that's cool. You guys can help out though. Yeah, we haven't really been using this side of the room as much as I'd like. I mostly shoot the, not that we won't figure something out. We're gonna start shooting some stuff. If I can find time to write, like I said, I'm gonna start carving out time to write very specifically so I can do that. Kayla says, you said Steven earlier when I was talking about the cat. Oh, okay. Didn't realize I did. I know for sure I said CD Bailey and Special K. I said very specifically CD Bailey and Special K, so I must have slipped Steven in there somewhere. Maybe he said Stevie Bailey. I don't know. I said CD Bailey. The project I was referred to was Sort of My Comics. Yeah, dude, Sort of My Comics. I want to do that right. I want to do that as right as I possibly can. And maybe it's not even like $100,000. Maybe it's like less than $100,000. I don't know. I really won't know until the whole thing is scripted out. I just know the store alone, No matter which route we go, the store alone is a very expensive part of this movie. It is not going to happen easily. See, with Rat Songs, we just mostly shoot outside, and we made some handshake deals on some of the businesses. So yeah, it was a little different of a situation. The most difficult part was the Blue Store. And honestly, if it had come down to, no, you can't shoot here unless we get this much money, yada, 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 I would have figured it out. We would have gotten that money. The Rat Songs would have been a more expensive movie. But that was the worst part, because the rest of it could all be like, we can use our homes, we can use this area, we can use that area. Everything was like resource. There was a lot of stuff we did have to spend money on, but it wasn't like building an entire store or renting out an entire business. You know, that's the most expensive part. And there's probably going to be a lot of handshake deals or like utilization of what's available to us for Sort of My Comics as well. And we are going to shoot, that one is going to get shot in Portsmouth, whether I'm living here at the time or not. But it is going to be shot in Portsmouth as well. So it might be a little cheaper for that reason anyways. But yeah, we just I gotta write it and then do it right. You know, gotta do it right. Cause that's a very important movie to me. Kayla says, I've been working on a short novel for a while about the Popelik Goat Man that starts out in the 30s and goes to 1980. The story is based on an encounter my family had. Kayla said, and you said this before the cat update when talking about Rat Songs casting and casting in general. Creative Director says, oh, I guess who is indirectly going to be in the next documentary I was hired to shoot. And direct. Who's in the doc, man? I have no idea, dude. You're wheeling and dealing out there on all these documentaries. It's crazy. Travis is becoming a documentary guy. That might be outside of STC, because I'm always gonna try to find a way to drag Travis into STC projects. Travis may be a career documentarian. Career documentarian. Creative Director says Adam Lucas as a youngin. I need to message. I'm gonna message him tomorrow and just check in with him. It's been at least a month since I messaged him last, I think. He's doing great. He's out there in Seattle, doing film school right now. That's awesome. So he's gonna be in the next fucking Creative Jargon documentary. Travis says, hey, I don't know about all that, but it is strange. Dude, like, okay, so, like, you're working on, like, 2 documentaries right now. You've already produced 2 documentaries. I should have brought you in on the JIB one. But that wasn't supposed to be a documentary. So, like, what? By the end of this, you're going to have, like, 4 or 5 under your belt? I don't know, man. These documentarians, they make some money. People love a good documentary. And on top of that, people are always, like, making documentaries about things that already have, like, fucking 20 documentaries. So it's like, you don't even have to worry about being original at sometimes. Sometimes you can just get paid to do somebody else, redo somebody else's work, which I'm sure would not interest you too much. But Grave Dragon says, when I did B-roll footage for their actual photo album, he played in a band at the festival forever ago. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right, that's enough. It's 11 o'clock, kids. I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry, Key Chat, so I gotta eat a little something. And then I'm just gonna sit down and chill out until probably midnight, and then we'll go to bed. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I'm yawning. All right, I'm yawning. It was great streaming with you guys. God damn, we ended up going 3 hours anyways. Have I been sitting here talking for an hour? Oh my God. All right. Been great with you guys tonight. Much love. Thank you for being here as per usual. You guys keep this going for real. Key chat keeps this going. All right. If you're watching this back later or you're new to the stream, consider subscribing, checking us out on Patreon. If you got an extra $1 a month, that really helps us out. That pays for everything STC. And follow us on any of the socials. Subject to change ENT on just about everything. Find us on the socials and follow us. Until next time, which we will not. Again, I wanna make sure I state this again. We won't be streaming next week. I'll be out of town for a film festival. We're gonna be out of town the whole weekend. There's no way we're gonna get back at a reasonable hour to do a stream. The award ceremony's at 5 o'clock on that Sunday. So, like, yeah, we're not getting back in time. There won't be a stream next week. So we're taking a week off. And then we're coming back with part 14 of Kingdom Hearts. All right. Thank you guys very much.